So I figured I'd come out here for a second this morning. Actually, I come out here to take a better picture of that serial number, because when I posted stuff last night, I didn't. But anyhow, this one here does turn. I'm not going to turn them too much. I didn't have a chance to put oil in them. Or oil in the cylinders, you guys know what I mean. This one here, let me get the ratchet on. If I can get the ratchet on, that's when you find out the nuts rounded over. Yeah, it's rusty. Son of a beach. Oh, almost grabbing. Alright, I'm gonna have to take and get a hammer and hit that on there. Hold on a second. Alrighty guys, so I've been monkeying with this here for a minute or so. But best way I can explain it to you guys is it's stuck. See if I can get it to where you guys can see this. But there's like there's a little bit of play to it. Now, I know with me holding the camera and shaking at the same time you can't see it, but I think you guys can see that. And moving. It's moving ever so slightly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here and just start working this back and forth. I did put some PB blaster in the spark plug hole, but I know I'm going to end up pulling the head on this one because there's like a nest or something built in it. But if I get it broke free, then I'll pull the head off for sure. Because I would like to get it spinning a little bit. That way we get some oil worked into it. This one is missing a carburetor, so I have to build a carburetor. Shift rods are not hard, but I would like to take the exhaust off of this for the 44. The exhaust looks like it's in decent shape, you know. So anyhow, I'm gonna monkey with that. This has a custom elbow intake on it, and it's no, it's plumb new style pump. It's all ag, still has the original dome tank. I don't know what the heck is going on with the shift lever up there. I saw that. A lot of weird foolery going on here. So anyhow, let me keep playing with this a little bit. My concentration is actually going to be on the C10A, which I found out is a 75, and the Pro 8 is an 87. It's sitting behind me there. Hopefully you guys can see something. But anyhow, just keep monkeying with this. I didn't really come out here planning to work at all, you guys can see. So, just wanted that picture. Yeah, you know how that goes. I'll monkey with it for 2 or 3 minutes. So, I got the cylinder head off the 52, and luckily it didn't break any bolts. They all actually came out pretty easy, which scared me a little bit. A couple of them were a little tough, but not bad. Kind of over in the shadowed side of the shop here, so I apologize guys, but big nest of leaves and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll get a pair of needle nose pliers and just pull some stuff out and see what I have to work with before I, you know, go getting too carried away here. Because for all I know, this jug might be junk, and at that point you're wasting your time on sticking it. So anyhow, here we go. We'll clean it out and show you what I find. I did take a picture. So guys, I got the, I don't even know what you want to call it. It wasn't really a nest. I'd say it was just more like leaves and debris that had accumulated in there from the spark plugs being out. But what do I know? But anyhow, I don't see anything majorly wrong with the cylinder. I see no cracks, vertical or horizontal, that I see off the top of my head. And on the plus side, there really wasn't any water in here. I had sprayed a bunch of PB blaster down in here just to see if I could get it moving, but I don't see anything I don't think. All I can do is if I can get this motor to move, I can spin it over. And at that point I can get the jug up off and clean it up. And just see what it looks like and go from there. You know, that's all I can really do. So for the time being, I think plan A is here. I did this once and I didn't really do it for too long. I just wanted to try it. I'm going to take the torch and just work around the front of the cylinder here. Get it warm to the point like I see a little bit of stuff, you know, boiling or starting to ooze out in the front, and then I'll dose her with some PB blaster because I really don't have a lot of blaster. Or I could put some hydraulic oil in there, would probably work too. Kind of thin, something to get down in there. Then I get it to move a little bit. I can always hit it with a hone to knock you know, the majority of the crap off, and then go to what I normally do. Just keep going until it stops oozing rust stuff out of the rings, which could take a while. But not like I screwed around unsticking a set of rings for a day and a half out of a piston the other day or anything, so I could save them. So I don't want to talk about it, but I did. So anyhow, let me monkey with this. It could even be, well, I've tried going both directions. Or I would say it could be because this exhaust valve is open. You know, possible, but I don't know. It wouldn't hold it both directions. It would hold it one, not the other. So anyhow, let me keep screwing with this and see what happens. Because eventually I'll get to the point where I'll just let this sit. Then I want to go over and unstick that Mountaineer deck and see what kind of water and stuff is in it. And then I'll probably jump over and see what the C10A needs to get it running. Because I'm probably going to go on a, once the coronavirus thing lifts here, I'm probably going to go on a little bit of a tractor purge. Because I tried to turn this over on the trailer, but I didn't really look at it, and like now I can see the Bendix is in the flywheel, so that would be enough to hold it up. So I just got things like that, and this Mountaineer deck, I don't know that I'll get rid of it. Always wanted a Mountaineer something. It'd be nice to have a Mountaineer tractor to go with it, but beggars cannot be choosers. So anyhow, like I said, let me get back to this. I'm going to take the air cleaner housing off and perhaps pull that cinder block over to sit on and start monkeying with this thing a little bit and see what I can't get handled. Here's how much material I took out of there. There's a bit down in there. I'm going to let you guys charge too. You guys are about dead. Why are you guys about dead? Well, I guess took a bunch of pictures and video yesterday and last night and didn't charge the camera. That would do it. Alrighty guys, so I got this thing sitting. Been working it back and forth, but haven't made any progress that I'm aware of. So we're just going to let this sit. I'm going to walk over here to this deck and see what I can start doing there. Alrighty guys, I'm pretty sure I just got the 52 to break loose a little bit. It's wiggling back and forth like a 1/4 of an inch on the mag shaft. I thought. You know, maybe I'm losing my mind. If I'm losing my mind, I just got the camera out for no reason. That happens. If that's the worst thing I do, we'll be okay. It's alright. Alright. Trying to get it so in case the pipe wrench slips, I don't smash the tripod. It's definitely, I definitely saw the mag shaft turn a little bit. Hopefully you guys did. So now at this point, gotta keep working it back and forth and get it broke loose. I also found out that the piston is not the whole way down. It's actually just coming up on the exhaust, the exhaust stroke. And I think you guys can see that, but the exhaust valve is actually free. It is turning just a hair now. backpedal it the whole way down, because then I can run a hone through that spot. But I might just have to pile drive it up through there. I don't know. Oh. Always nice when the pipe wrench slips off the crank. So anyhow, I think you guys get the gist. I hope you guys could see it on camera. It's hard to kind of tell when you, yeah, I definitely saw it move there for sure. Hard to kind of tell when you wiggle the tractor back and forth at the same time. At this point, all I can do is just keep working it and see what's stuck. For all I know, the transmission could be locked up. Because, yeah, obviously this thing sat with water in it. So all I can really try and do at this point is just try and force it a little bit and see what happens. I thought it broke loose because I saw a little bit of smoke come up out of the PB blaster. And I think most of you guys know what that means. That means the blaster is getting to some really rusty metal. So, back this thing back down a hair, scrape it out, and I'll come back and see what happens. Alright guys, so it just broke free. It's not exactly like I got it to the point it's spinning over, but I got the piston moving up and down now. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to it doesn't look bad down there past the rings. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the hone down in there and hone it as much as I can close down there. Then I'll put the pipe wrench back on it again and just keep working it till I get it up through there. Oop, blocking the light, sorry. And just see what happens. But it's broke loose now. It's only been, what, 2 days I've been monkeying with this? Yeah, today's Monday night. I started on that Saturday morning. I put the first oil in it. So, anyhow, let me keep working at this, and I get her spinning over. I'll let you guys see. So guys, here's an interesting one. Working this thing back and forth. At first I thought the crankshaft was screwed up because the pulley back here was turning, but the mag coupler wasn't, because that's the one I can see real easy. But so the exhaust camshaft came unstaked, but I got it to go up about that far. I've ran a hone down through this thing pretty good. I'm starting to wonder, I don't know. It could very well be the cylinder sticking. I switched PB blaster for hydraulic oil at the moment, just because that's what I have an abundance of. And it should have pretty good lubricating properties, and if it goes down through there into the transmission, we'll drain it out. So, I may unbolt the mag, because I have a feeling the mag isn't spinning the whole way around. You know, because why else would that mag coupler loosen up? Unless that's why it got parked years ago, you know. This was my curiosity. Hold on a second. Let me find my channel locks. I don't really want to unscrew this too much more, but for testing purposes, I don't know if you guys can see Fluffy down in there. Okay. can't get my channel locks on here the way I want to. Oh, there we go, maybe. I just want to make sure the mag isn't what's binding this up. From what I'm seeing right now, the answer is no, because, well, you know what? The mag did lock up there. Is that how far it's turning in that direction? Let's watch. Let's watch. I think the mag is bottoming out there. Yeah. Yeah. Regardless, definitely getting places. I don't know if they're good places, but I'm getting there. So, anyhow, I'm going to call it a wrap for tonight. For tonight. And pick up on this tomorrow night. Worst thing comes to worst now I can just unbolt the cylinder and hone away on it or find a good shop to send it to and get a new piston and put in it. But I don't know that I want to save this tractor per se. Just wanted to get that going, you know. So, at least it's unstuck now. Hopefully you guys could see some of that. Not while a big goof is standing in the light. Hopefully you guys will be able to see this. Probably do the ratchet now. This is a little tight up towards the top. Can turn it over with a ratchet. So, motor loosened up pretty good. Bring you guys back for the belt situation in a second. So guys, got the cylinder and the piston out of the 52. And I knew, as stuck as this piston was, it wasn't gonna clean up and be decent. And boy, is there some corrosion in the bottom of that. Piston's pretty beat up. The bore looks okay. There is a definite ridge right where the piston was stuck, and I think you guys can see that there. So I don't know, because that, I mean, that is deep. That is really deep. I don't have my flashlight. Hold on. You can see even the connecting rod is rusty down in there. It still has the original plus or H-beam rod. So I don't know. I think you guys can half-ass see down in there, but you guys can see that clear line. I think you guys can see it there, but the best bet, all I can do with this is I'll have to get another hone. I'll have to show you guys why. Hold on a second here. I was hitting this thing just to get it to move, but that one, wore. That one there, There is not hardly any lining left on that. So I might hit it just a little bit here because it's not going to hurt it to use this hone, as messed up as that is at the moment. But when I start getting anywhere near some clean metal, I have to get another hone. So anyhow, I'm going to hit her a little bit, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. Why am I working on the rustiest one first when this one turns over? I don't know. I like a challenge. I guess. Glutton for punishment? I don't know. Or stupid. Maybe stupid. I don't know. Considering I have like another cylinder over here, but it has a bad bolt hole to it. So decided I was going to hone this a little bit tonight. I think you guys can... what can the camera see? I think you guys can see it's not perfectly smooth. I don't have it honed to the point where I would run it. But there is definitely some low areas sticking out. Like this area here, the hone hasn't even touched at all. I don't know if that's just luck or the way I was holding the hone or what. But you can definitely see where the two compression rings were sitting. Not so much there, but in this wall here, yeah, you guys can see them. So, and I don't know that you'll ever get that out of there because that's a good 10 or 20 thousandths deep. So all I could do is hone all this crap off up top here and then just shove a piston in it and run it. I don't know what size it is though. And it's hard to tell because I had to mangle this piston so bad to get it to move. So I might take this to work, run it under the wire wheel, see if I can't see some writing. I don't know if that's writing there or not. I might be crazy. Hard to say. So, anyhow, do that and get back to you guys.